Okay, so Bea and I are at our destination for the reveal. It's quite humid. And we are. Look at the rainbow. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I see a rainbow just on the outside edge of that that cloud, right where the sun is. The sun's burning off the challenges, the difficulties, and there's a rainbow that follows. So here we are. We're in my sacred cave. We are at Thunder Mountain. I took a couple videos on the way up, and I was saying that Slippery Rock is a beautiful place. I love it, absolutely. And you can just pull up and park, but that was the issue for me. I felt like this requires more of me, you know, and the effort that you put in is worth it's worth it. This requires me to hike all the way down and all up this wall in a humid weather. So I get benefit from anything that I do, anything that I do that requires effort on my part. I could just park at that place and walk down and I'm at that beautiful spot. That's great, but that doesn't require anything from me, right? I want to push myself. I want to expand. I want to grow. I want to reap multiple benefits. So I get the fresh air. I get the exercise. I get this view, and I don't have to share it with anyone but my best friend, because not very many people are going to bother to go through the effort to expend their energy to do this amount of work to get here. And that's exactly the point, is I want those in my life. I'm vibrating towards those who want to do the work, who want to make the effort, put the effort in, and because they recognize the benefit. Look at Bell Rock. You can see it. You can go in and just put your finger right down on top of it. Boop. Ding dong. It's like a hotel bell. Okay, so Spirit already gave us the messages for our reveal. I was surprised because I did a reading and I was asking Spirit what I should do. They're like, you know what you need to do. I have a reading in like half an hour, so I'm going to do this quickly, and I guess she'll be doing her reading up here with me. I brought one extra deck. It's kind of a different deck. So we'll see. Maybe I'll just fan, I don't know. We'll see what Spirit brings us. So I'm going to turn you guys around and let you see the view. Maybe I'll move over and let Bea share my spot. She likes to kind of come on the edge as well. Want to come up here? Yeah, I'll move this over here. All right. So the answer to the messages, the questions that were asked, the answers came from the Shapeshifters deck. And, oh, you want more? Hold on, my baby needs more water. I gotta stop. So just enjoy the view while I fill up her water bowl. She's my hiking partner, and it matters that she's comfortable. She's had a long hike up. So the items that you were to choose from were Slippery Rock, which is one of the places I was going to go, or Thunder Mountain, which is where I ended up going. And I'm in my sacred cave. So I find it interesting. The cards that came out for the reveal, Poes Brave Flight, you will not let fear stop you this time. Now, this person, there's a war going on. Like someone's dropping bombs, could be information. It feels unsafe, right? She's up above the clouds, kind of like where we're at. But this homing pigeon makes sure that she will always find her true home. She's releasing herself or himself from the prison they've kept themselves in, and something that they wanted to do, they will not allow fear to stop them this time, Spirit says, which means to me that this was offered once before and they did allow fear to stop them. So what I think is intriguing is I was asking, you know, where should I go? Where should I go today? What should I do? Should I go on a hike? Should I just work at my desk until my reading? Because I knew it was going to take me some time to get up here, right? And I'm going to have to do a reading right away, right afterwards. And I don't have all of my decks at my disposal. But I don't need all of my decks. I can read the mountains. I can read the rocks. So, but this is the card that came out, and I thought, what have I not done? What have I not done that I wanted to do? What did I allow fear to stop me from doing? And then I realized, and then I asked. I couldn't find it. I tried to clarify it, and I couldn't find what it was that I stopped doing, because I don't generally let fear stop me from moving forward in the direction that I want to go. So I said, is this the reveal? Because 2 cards came out, and they said yes. So someone has allowed fear to stop them in the past. Someone has not moved forward. Maybe they're afraid of flying too high, flying away from home, leaving the place that they find, you don't have to watch me, I'll let you look around. You know, whatever it is that's comfortable. They're a place of comfort. They're a place of security. They haven't wanted to leave. So in this world, we're all encouraged pretty much to keep it safe, right? Like, don't be sitting on the edge of that cliff, Sherry. Be careful that you might fall out, right? Safe, be safe, you know, be safe if you're going on a trip. We'll ask Archangel Michael to put his shield of protection around you, and we'll send St. Christopher along to make sure that you're safe. We hope that you're safe. Are you safe? Are you in a place of safety? Safe. Safe, safe, safe. But Spirit says our fear of being hurt, you know, we have been encouraged our entire life from separating from beautiful places because it may not be safe to go there. It may not be in religion. I was told I wasn't allowed to be with anyone that wasn't of my faith. It wasn't safe for me. I was lonely. I had no one because I only had a limited few to choose from. Masturbation was considered a sin, but I've been celibate for 8 years. And if I didn't take care of myself, who does, right? That means I'm being punished because I choose to not allow my temple to be corrupted by just anyone because I save myself for what really matters to me. So we've been encouraged to keep it safe, play it safe our whole lives. Our bodies are sinful, right? We can't do that. Natural desires, there's something wrong with that. We feel pain, we feel guilt, but we create that by believing what we've been told. And so the truth is, Spirit says, we've come here to evolve. We've come here to drop those karmic cycles from the past, generational cycles that our parents were most likely bound to, that we don't need to be bound to, right? We came here to change this. So right now, Spirit says, you're going to be offered a chance to do something that's out of your normal reality. Maybe you're going to be coming up and hanging on the edge of a cliff that you don't normally do, right? This is not my normal reality. There's a vulture flying in front of us, a California condor, death, transformation, and rebirth. This is your ability to rebirth yourself from a situation. And instead of thinking it through again and again, like you did in the past, and analyzing and overanalyzing until you get to this place of what is it called? Overanalysis paralysis. You're going to take that flight. You're going to take that leap. You're going to go. If you are wanting to expand, if you're wanting to experience what you're meant to, you will. Because Spirit says there's a message that's going to come. It's going to come either through text message or email. And it's up to you whether you respond or even take the call at all. Because you may look down and see who it's calling from. And no, I'm not taking this call. It could be a trip, like I said, where air travel is involved. Or maybe there's some kind of an experience where you're going to have to take a chance at something that you don't know the outcome to. Oh my, right? But Spirit says right now, you need to take some chances. You need to be uncertain because your life is slowly dying. You're slowly being killed by the safety of it all. Spirit says take a chance, travel, explore, overcome whatever this fear is. You're capable of better and bigger things. Okay, I've got a reading coming up. They just gave me my reminder. So next message quickly is the next message that came out for our reveal was your imaginary friend. So some imaginary friend resurfaces. This is interesting. When I was a child, I spoke to the animals. I literally spoke their language. I would love it if that would resurface. This could be, I know that my daughter posted a post saying, my mother is in need of psychiatric help. She thinks she talks to angels and she's in love with someone who doesn't exist because she had never met him. So she imagined he was imaginary. But she hadn't met him. He wasn't real. He was real. He is real. Israel. That's interesting because he's Jewish. But so it may be that an imaginary friend resurfaces. It could be something different, something from your past, from your childhood that comes back up. And it's a reminder of when you were young. An old blanket, an old photograph, a picture of someone or something. Maybe something pops up on Facebook. Everyone's on Facebook. Maybe you see something. Maybe you're driving and you see something. Something pops back up into your reality. Spirit says right now, we want you to pay attention to treasures that are in your memory. Things that are suffocating. You've put them away. Suffocating in old chests and old trunks. There's a California scrub. Talks about delayed gratification. It's not that it wasn't going to happen. It's just been delayed. This is about unusual family units where like the men take care of the kids. Or, look how beautiful. Hello, you're coming to me? That would be wonderful. So this one wants our attention, right? So there's something that Spirit says that you have discarded. Maybe it's someone that you've discarded. And Spirit says you need to reclaim it and recognize its worth. If it's an item, you can keep it, you can share it, you can give it away, you can recreate something from it. But Spirit says you need to touch it once again. There's a pair. There's one up here in my sacred cave calling to the one down below on the tree. And he's coming. Come to me. Come to me. Right? So this is confirmation to you that you need to reawaken, reconnect with something that you've shut down. There's talents of yours. There's imaginary images in your mind. Things that people thought were imaginary. No, that wasn't real. No, or maybe you even thought it wasn't real. But it was real. It was real to you. There could be something that reconnects you from your childhood, younger days, right? Someone that you've known for a very long time. Someone who really knows who you are. It wasn't imagination. You connected on every level. Something is being reawakened. Something is coming back. Something that you have allowed to stagnate. Your imaginary friend doesn't want to stagnate. They want to bring something into the present moment and revive something. And you're going to receive so many messages corroborating this that you're going to feel blessed and delighted to claim this very sacred part of your history. So is it items? I don't know. Mementos, treasures, keepsakes, talismans, items of protection. Get them out of the boxes. Get them out of the wardrobe. Get them out of the attic. Find the toys. I've got to go home and see what it is that they want me to pull apart. Pull apart. So pull apart something and recreate it. Something you already have. Pull apart something and recreate it. Listen to the thunder. I was lightning before the thunder. Whatever this was, it was valuable to your heart, and Spirit says we want you to connect with it. It could be a childhood friend or someone that you've known from your past that returns. They know your history. And others may look at them and may look at you and say, if it's an item or even if it's a thing, what do you want with them? What do you want with that? It's just old and unnecessary. And why do you want that when you could have this? When you could have slippery rock that's beautiful, all you have to do is drive up and park. Why would you want to go where you have to climb up and exert yourself and really put in an effort? Maybe you need to put in an effort to restore something. Maybe you could start all over and go to something really simple, but that doesn't bring out the best in you, does it? Don't trouble yourself, they say. They too have something that they may have felt sentimental and obsolete. And they've become so disconnected from what they have once treasured that they don't understand the value in recognizing, bringing them back to life. So it's not your concern whether they understand or anyone understands. Spirit says your treasure, whether this be a person, whether this be an item, you keep them close. This is sacred. All right, you guys, I got to go. I got to do a reading. I hope this is helpful for you. If anybody would like a private reading, my website is www.theangelswhisper.com. And my email address is sherrycolumbus@yahoo.com. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn. Just look up Sherry Columbus. You can find me. Angels Whisper. All right. Where's my girl? Over there? Take care. We'll talk soon.